the northbound and the southbound sides of I-95 needed to be demolished before work could begin on a new roadway. Some experts told us the demo alone could take a week or more. But thanks to Secretary Carroll's leadership and around-the-clock work by Ab Initio, I can now report that our demolition will be done on Thursday. That means that we will have completed the demo in 4 days, not the week or more as they initially expected. Good morning, everybody. Thank you so much for joining us here today. You know, when I last visited this site just a few hours after the fire and the collapse on Sunday, I made it clear that my administration would lead a coordinated response to reopen I-95 safely and as efficiently as possible. From the first moments after this devastating fire, you have seen all levels of government, local, state, and federal, working together to get this done. I said we'd be all hands on deck, and I meant it. The Pennsylvania State Police and the Philadelphia Police work together seamlessly to keep motorists on I-95 and surface streets safe as the Philadelphia Fire Department courageously put out the fire. The Federal Highway Administration, the city, PECO, Philadelphia Water Department, local contractors, and so many others have provided PennDOT and Secretary Carroll's team with everything that they have needed thus far. From continuous calls between our offices to the work here on the scene, I want you to know we are all synced up and we are all working effectively together. I also want you to know that coordination will continue, and I will personally see to it that we continue to work together to get this job done. I've been in regular communication with our mayor and other local and state leaders, and I've spoken directly to President Biden about this issue. Both the president and Secretary Buttigieg, who was here just yesterday, have made it clear that the federal government will provide whatever Pennsylvania needs to repair I-95. And I want you to know they have been great partners in this process. You'll hear from one of those partners in a moment. We all know how critical I-95 is to the flow of people and goods, not just here in Northeast Philly, but all up and down the eastern coast, eastern seaboard. With 160,000 motorists passing through this stretch of 95 each day, this road is a key part of our economy, and it's a key part of our everyday lives, and it's critical that we get it reopened as quickly as possible. That's why on Monday morning, I signed a disaster declaration to expedite the rebuilding of I-95, to cut through the red tape, and to devote all possible resources, federal and state, to this project. We are going to show this great city, our Commonwealth, and the world the grittiness, the toughness, the ingenuity, and the capacity to get this road reopened as quickly as possible. And I want you to know we are already making progress. As I reported earlier, the northbound and the southbound sides of I-95 needed to be demolished before work could begin on a new roadway. Some experts told us the demo alone could take a week or more. But thanks to Secretary Carroll's leadership and around-the-clock work by Ab Initio, I can now report that our demolition will be done on Thursday. That means that we will have completed the demo in 4 days, not the week or more as they initially expected. While the demo has been going on, our other teams of PennDOT engineers and others have been hard at work too. In coordination with Administrator Batt at the Federal Highway Administration and his team, we have been developing the fastest way to get this roadway reopened. I told them very clearly, put every option on the table, to think outside the box and to work quickly. And that's exactly what they've done. We have determined collectively that the most efficient way to reopen I-95 is to backfill the gap in the roadway behind me and then pave over it. This approach will allow us to avoid delays due to shipment and supply chain issues and pursue a simple, quicker path. Once complete, cars and trucks can return to this stretch of 95, and then we will work together to build a permanent bridge while making sure we keep 6 lanes of traffic open at all times that road construction, that bridge construction goes on. Now, while this plan was being developed, our outstanding team of lawyers in the Office of General Counsel, led by Jen Selber and other professionals, were doing their jobs to ensure that we had a team ready to do this work. I can report that the Secretary of PennDOT has hired Buckley and Company, a Philadelphia-based contractor here with us today with extensive experience in this area. We have also been coordinating closely with Ryan Boyer and the Philadelphia Building Trades, who have pledged their members. Yep, you can clap for Boyer. They have pledged that their members, many of whom stand behind me today, are prepared to work 24/7 to get this road reopened. They're doing that for this great city, for this great Commonwealth, and for our nation. That means around-the-clock work that you've seen going on here during the demo phase is going to continue until this road is reopened. Listen, Philly's a sports town, and I am a sports guy. I love to play, I love to watch, and I love to coach. And I am competitive as hell. I want to get this road reopened as quickly as possible. I'm competitive just like this great city. All of us here today, the trades and PennDOT, the city, the feds, this is our championship, and we are ready to go. And I am proud as hell to be on the team with all of these guys and gals standing behind me here today. This is a team sport. We're going to work together to show everyone that we can do big things in the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania. And listen, when y'all are sleeping in the middle of the night, when I'm sleeping in the middle of the night, these guys are going to be working on this road. When some of you choose to take a day and go down the shore, they're going to be working on this road 24/7 until this road is reopened. And I want you to know my administration is going to continue to be all hands on deck. We are going to leverage every single asset we have to get this done. Let me give you one example of what that means in real concrete terms. Under the leadership of Colonel Paris, our state police commissioner, who joins us here today, tomorrow, the Pennsylvania State Police is going to escort trucks carrying specially designed Pennsylvania-made fill. This is recycled glass aggregate. They are going to escort them from Delco up 95 to make sure that fill gets here as quickly as possible to put in that hole behind me and make sure not a single moment is wasted. All hands on deck. Our state police working together with our building trades, working together with Pennsylvania Fill to get this done. That's the fill they're going to use to basically build up the ground behind me to the surface level of I-95 so then they can lay the pavement. State police is going to make sure those trucks get through without delay and that fill gets dropped. All hands on deck. Getting I-95 reopened and repaired as safely and as efficiently as possible is our top priority. And I want you to know we are all working our tails off. We cut through the red tape. We developed a creative plan, and we are executing. Under the leadership of Secretary Carroll and with the support of our federal and local partners and the talented trades workers right here in Philadelphia, we're moving full steam ahead. And we will work around the clock. Now, to chart our progress and give everyone here and everyone watching a sense of timing as we move forward, my team is setting up a 24/7 live feed so the public can watch I-95 be rebuilt in real time. That live feed will be set up and operational this week. This is government working for the good people of Pennsylvania. This is government working together with our proud partners in the trades. This is government working together at all levels. We have a lot to do, but we are going to get this job done.